I would like to welcome all the participants, member of the jury, sponsors, and honored guests to our campus of Mahidol University for this special event, special competition. Now, please allow me to introduce you Professor Cliff from Bit our Associate Dean of the College of Music.
Good afternoon. I am Great Buranat Witiyawut, Associate Dean of the College of Music, and I welcome you on behalf of Mahidol University and the College of Music and its Dean, Dr. Sukri Jaransuk, who is unfortunately away from campus for a few days. We are very excited about the musical developments in all areas of our campus, but nothing could make us more proud than the relationship we have developed with world-renowned French saxophonist Jean-Marie Landex and our other international saxophone colleagues and manufacturing partners such as Selmer and their Thai distributors Yongzheng Music, Paul Marriott, and Rigo International. We hosted the first Thailand International Saxophone Conference in 2004. Since that time, our development in saxophone has taken off as record speed. We have participated in the International Forum of Saxophone activities by hosting the first International Thailand competition for saxophone composition in 2006, which generated over 200 musical scores for solo saxophone, saxophone quartet, and saxophone ensemble. Following that, we were able to host numerous Southeast Asian elite saxophone workshops with master teachers Jean-Marie Landex and William Street, as well as numerous master classes with artists such as Claude DeLong, Jean-Yves Formule, Roger Greenberg, Eugene Rosso, and the Quatuor International now the saxophone, as well as numerous other important artists in the saxophone world. We are also very proud of the development of our campus facilities with our new concert hall, operated in 2006, where we will hear the semi-final round saxophonist with piano and the final round of this competition with the Thailand Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Chris Hughes, as well under construction is our new Southeast Asia Music Museum building and also our new auditorium. We call it Prince Mahidol Hall, scheduled to open in the near future. At the end of the first Thailand International Saxophone Congress in 2004, we met with Monsieur Landex and committed to hosting the second International Saxophone Competition, Jean-Marie Landex, and to further developing the saxophone in contemporary art music in Thailand. As we work very hard to develop our capabilities in the world of saxophone, we placed our third bid in 2006 to host the World Saxophone Congress, and we received the successful nomination while in Slovenia, which resulted in our hosting the 15th Congress in July 2009, and the visit of more than 100,000 saxophonists, composers, sponsors, and guests from around the globe to our campus here in Salaya, and the opening of our third phase of the College of Music facilities, where you now find and use our studios and practice rooms. Today, thanks to your attendance and participation, we are here to inaugurate the third International Saxophone Competition, Jean-Marie Landex, in the name of one of the world's most important musical artists and a pioneer of idiomatic music for our beloved instrument. We are honored with Monsieur Landex's presence and his continued dedication and support of the saxophone in Thailand, the favorite instrument of our beloved King Bhumibol Adulyadej. And welcome to Mahidol University College of Music welcome to Thailand, the land of smiles. Thank you very much.
We have organized a competition based on the vision of Jean-Marie Londex, one of the legendary performers and teachers of saxophone in our time. His lifelong work influenced all of us. I am honored to be able to invite him to the stage now, and I hope you will join me in paying tribute to the legendary musician, Maestro Jean-Marie Londex, and his colleague, William Street.
Remercier déjà l'université de Maïdol d'accueillir cette compétition qui est unique au monde.
For the first thing I'd like to do is to thank particularly Mahidol University for its welcoming us for this third edition of the Jean-Marie Londex Festival and a competition of music, which is unique in the world and the importance of contemporary music.
Ce n'est évidemment pas la seule compétition de saxophone, mais c'est la première qui s'intéresse au saxophone actuel, aux œuvres originales pour saxophone.
It's not the only competition in the world for saxophone, but it certainly is the only one that focuses on original music that is idiomatic for the instrument.
Je voudrais remercier aussi vous-même, les candidats, qui vous êtes engagés dans une expression musicale qui est très difficile parce que justement elle est actuelle et qu'il est toujours plus difficile de connaître ce qui est près de nous que ce qui est ancien et qui est déjà analysé par nos prédécesseurs.
I'd like to particularly thank all of you for your attendance here because you've become so engaged and dedicated in your work of learning the new music of our composers of today, which is much more difficult to do than those roots that are far from us. The things that happen so close to us, it's very difficult to study and analyze, and we appreciate the efforts that you've made to be here with us.
Je tiens aussi à remercier tous les membres du jury qui ont accepté de se rendre disponibles pendant une période assez longue et pour un travail qui est toujours très ardu. Et j'apprécie d'avance leur honnêteté et leur capacité et leur disposition à vous entendre.
And in front of you, I'd like to personally thank all the members of the jury for their diligence and dedication to spend so much time with us here, because it's a very arduous work to listen so carefully, to write so conscientiously in evaluations, and especially the honesty and integrity that's required of such work. So thank you, jury.
Je tiens à remercier aussi les sponsors, sans qui cette manifestation n'aurait pu avoir lieu, et de leur aide et de leur compréhension dans cette défense de l'art actuel, de cette musique que l'on appelle moderne. Et je tiens à les en remercier tout à fait personnellement.
And I'd really like to thank also our sponsors who have made this possible. The sponsors who have gone out of their way to provide the prizes that winners of the competition will receive, who have seen how important our work is and how engaged we are with the music of our times.
Et pour terminer, je remercierai le public, puisque les séances du concours sont ouvertes au public. Je remercie les personnes ou vous-même qui viendrez écouter vos camarades. C'est toujours plein d'enseignements d'abord, et puis qui encourage précisément cette attitude, ce choix de faire de la musique avec l'art actuel.
And I'd like to particularly thank all the people who will attend our events, including yourselves who will attend the events of everyone that's in the room, to hear them play as well, because that's one of the most beneficial things of a competition, when we can listen to others play music that is of the nature that we want to do ourselves. So it gives us a great opportunity. So I, particularly for the public that will come, and also for you, particularly the participants.
Alors bonne chance à tous.
Good luck to everyone.
Et que le meilleur gagne.
And let the best players win.
Joining Professor Londex Londex, we are very fortunate to have a distinguished competition jury of the world-renowned saxophonist. They have a difficult job ahead of us, and we are grateful for their professional experience, artistic support, and enthusiasm, which they bring to this event. Please join me in welcoming them. Let me introduce all of the jury. Saxophonist from Holland, Arno Bronkamp. French saxophonist, Daniel Kinsey. Thai composer and director of Thailand Composition Festival in Chiang Mai, Narong Rajonan. Distinguished American saxophonist, Professor Deborah Rickmeyer. Also our competitive coordinator, Dr. William Street. And still in transit from the airport, Lars Müller-Kusch. This is my 6th year working in the College of Music at Mahidol University. Many of Mahidol college students have studied saxophone with me from high school age through the master degrees. I have noticed their music development daily in the studio lesson, concert, liquid recital, and many music performances in campus. I have always been amazed how fast they learn and how enthusiastic they have become as they have studied and performed a very challenging repertoire of contemporary music saxophone literature. In the past, Thai students began their study by playing transcription of music from other instruments and with very limited knowledge of saxophone repertoire. But now they are learning the same important pieces performed in the music school, all the music schools in the world. The students' progress is due not only to my work with them, but also in their concentrated effort and dedication. And their support of also many important guest lectures on campus. And many activities such as elite program for saxophone, which Monsieur Londex and I, and also Dr. William Street have led this program in the past 5 years. I should also give credit for this change to the fortunate opportunity of hosting on our campus some of the most elaborate saxophone events in the world, such as the 15th World Saxophone Congress and events such as this competition, all championed by our deep saxophonist, Dr. Sugri Jaransuk. Now, we will thank our international jury and allow them to move their preparatory meeting, allowing us to get down to our important work today. That's the reason we are here. The jury absence will ensure the anonymity of all participants. Thank you, Monsieur Londex and their colleagues.